Okay, hi, this is Sherry at, where am I? Twisted Granny Tarot. And this is Virgo for the month of March of 2026. So, the cards have been blessed, they've been cut, and we are ready to play. Ready? All right, Mr. and Miss Virgo, let's first, oh, wait a minute, I forgot something. There's a diagram to my right. It's a horoscope diagram, so it looks like an astrology chart, but there are 12 houses in it, and I use it for a diagram for a tarot reading because it's a way to get the most information the fastest. Because we got 12 houses to look at. Most of the time people sit in it and they discuss one with a reader, and they discuss one topic, and then that's it. Well, now you're going to get to find out what's happening in all 12 of those houses. It'll be interesting and it'll be fun. Okay, ready? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot this one. Okay, so my friend Link, he publishes this, but why do I say publish the Bible? He publishes this calendar every year. He kind of studies antiquities. So on the one day, here's something interesting. He found out about March 9th. It says the day of Aphrodite and Adonis. Look at that thing. I guess they like each other. Because Aphrodite is the goddess of love, and Adonis would be, I don't know. I don't remember what. I'm not up on my Greek and Roman gods and goddesses. But anyway, it also says here on March the 9th, Tibet's Butter Lamp Festival. That's almost as good as a cow made out of butter at the Minnesota State Fair. Okay, Tibet's Butter Lamp Festival to render demons powerless. Well, I want one of them. Yak butter sculptures, this is where they got it. Yak butter sculptures are paraded through the streets and then cast into the river. Didn't the river catch on fire one time on account of all that? It was the Cuyahoga River in Cleveland. Okay, well, anyway, the day of Aphrodite and Adonis. It's also Tibet's Butter Lamp Festival to render demons powerless. Yak butter sculptures are paraded through the streets and then cast into a river. That's cool than hell, right? This is my cheat sheet, but I won't need it. Okay? All right. Now, we got first house. It's going to be what is on your mind right now. What's on your mind? Ooh, we got a little love on your mind. Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad of that, Miss Virgo and Mr. Virgo. Can you have too much love and kindness in your life? I don't think so. I think you're lucky to have love and kindness in your life. When you say, okay, second house is your own money. Oh, well, what happened to your money? What happened to your money? Okay, well, something died. Now, it could just mean that you're off for the west of the winter. It could mean you're between jobs. It could mean that there's a drastic change in your life. And some part of it is going to affect your money because apparently there's a need for money to accommodate this change. Okay? Third house. I hope everything is okay. Third house. Oh, communication. So this is not a pleasant card, is it? It's a card of a broken heart. So maybe you have had words with a person that you really like. Now, on the one hand, you're happy with some love you're getting. On the other hand, you've had some words with a person and it's left you feeling very sad. Okay? Let's keep on going to see what happens. Fourth house is your home. Ooh, got the page of rods. Rods, it governs business. So we have a fella here who's about to tell you something about business or your home. Yeah, your home. Because page are always messengers. Now, look at this. So all of a sudden, well, you lost your money over here, but you found it over here. So there are some changes with, well, that's easy. If you got somebody who loves you, but you don't have a job anymore, and you've had words with another person, but here's money. It indicates that you're going to come out okay in spite of this setback, what looks like a setback to me, or an unexpected event, okay? Fifth house is romance and creativity. Ooh, okay, we got a Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is not necessarily, he's wise with money and he's dependable. However, he doesn't have as much power as the King of Pentacles, but hang on, hang out there, because this is a face card. We got to put another one on top of it. And we got, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, well, the star card has to do with people who want even equal treatment for everybody on this planet. For every child to have shoes, for every child to have food, for every child to have a coat and a book pack and paper and pencils. So what's going on in your house that costs money and has to do with equality and helping people who are frowned upon in society for whatever reason, okay? It's just if somebody doesn't like a particular behavior, you just ignore them and go on, okay? And I'm even going to go so far as to say you might feel inclined to donate to some kind of a charity, because even though it may feel like this job ended, this feels like another job picked you up. Okay? And I think you're giving away money. Okay, I can safely say that. You're giving away money to people who need it more than you do. How about a child? That would be logical, because this is your house of romance, creativity, and children. Okay? Sixth house is work and health. Woo! Yay, rah, and hallelujah. This is a 9 of Cups. It's one of the best cards anybody can get in the deck. And what this person is, ooh, they're happy, they're smiling, and they got 9 full cups behind them. So there's no financial problems in this fellow's life. So I'm going to say that if you lost your job, you already found another one. You done found another one, as they say in the South. Okay. And this is a really good card. So good for you. I don't know if you're going to have to move or not. It's possible. And it looks so far like a setback is turning into a much better situation than, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. This is the King of Cups. The King of Love, the King of Kindness, the King of Affection. Okay? And, oh gosh, you could have 2 of them. Whew. Because this is a chariot. This is a chariot driver. And we got 2 horses. Of course he does. One horse wants to go that way. One horse wants to go that way. So you may be at I don't know, what do I want to call it, a stalemate? There's some, or B, he could turn out to be a pretty good roommate. Okay, he could turn out to be a pretty good roommate. And this is what's made me think is, this is the old boyfriend, this is a new boyfriend. So when you're in the process of making decisions about a romantic and partnership situation, and you need to choose, because, if you're actually going to swap one mate for the other one, you need to be sure. And you need to be ready to have a backup plan in case neither one of them work out. Or if you choose the one that's new, what if he turns out to be a dud? I think I'm talking about the new guy here. And some choices. Maybe the new guy wants to live elsewhere. And maybe you're not ready to go there yet. It could. These are good cards. Well, how many? 1, 2, 3 cards of the major arcana. And the 3 cards of the major arcana, well, this means something's ending. This means goodwill towards everybody. And this has to do with choices with romance and business partnerships. Now, because these are cups, I think it's romance. Okay? So, good luck. Okay, 8th house is money from other people. Money from other people means income tax checks, inheritance checks, lawsuit checks, bonus checks, although it's called unearned income, but by golly, you learned that bonus check, right? Okay, so, if you're expecting like a bonus check or an extra check for extra work, it's going to be a little while before you get it. This fella is, this fellow is on the high ground. And these people around here are trying to beat him off of his perch. Like they're at the bottom of the ditch. And they're poking these sticks up there to try to make him fall down. So that just, now remember, he's still standing up. So you're going to come out in the good, in the beneficial area, and but it might take longer than you want it to. Okay? 10th house is your career, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 9. 9th house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel. Wow, why do we have a marriage card here? Huh? Philosophy, religion. Oh, maybe you have find someone worthy of cohabiting with, worthy of your time and attention. You're on the same, you're on the same game board, playing the same. I don't want to call it a game, but you're on the same puzzle board, putting the puzzles together for a successful relationship. How's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, having said that, philosophy, religion, higher education, and long distance travel means you want a partner to do those kinds of things with you. And because handling every last detail of a life in America or wherever you are is complicated, and it doesn't always run smooth. And sometimes people really like to have a partner to share things and discuss things with. Now, let's get back to vacation. So you want to have a reliable partner so you can have time for yourself to do philosophy, religion, higher education, or long distance travel. So you want to take a long trip? Be good to have a complementary partner. If you want to study spirituality, well, if you want to take a trip up to Tibet and sing with the monks, you can do that if you want to. It'd be nice to have a partner who would join you, right? And travel. So traveling is a real hassle. And if you have a partner who's patient and kind, they'll be good to you. And this indicates patient and kind. Okay? Now, so I'm going to say, wow, what am I going to say? I'm going to say that you're on the lookout for a compatible partner. And because these cards are kind of close together, that you want one in a hurry. You're tired of these temporary mates. Okay, you're tired of them. You want somebody who likes the same things you do. So it will be a little while, but it's possible. And actually, if you want to take traveling, if you can afford it, you can take it this year because there's no indication that you can't, except for this one. But if you lost your job here, you picked it up over here, okay? All right. Just say if it fits all y'all Virgos out there, it fits some of you. Okay, 11th house, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10th house. I'm confused. 10th house. This is a new beginning. It's a new beginning in business. So kiddos, guess what? You're going to get a job and a raise. How do you like that? Think that's a good, or maybe it'll just be a longer term contract than you've had in the past. So good for you, because it's opposite this beginning of a business situation, and this is the money that goes with it. It's in your house, but this is the opposite of this, so they're connected. It may very well be that you could have a job under your own roof and never leave the house to go to work. Okay, it could be really good. All right, now we got the 11th house, because that was 10th, right? 11th house is philosophy. No. 11th house is, long-term plans. And friends, especially friends from previous employers. So we got here, yakety, yakety, yakety. That's what Swords is all about. Long-term plans. Think your long-term plans are going to change. And it's because of this. And that person right there. Because what you thought you were going to do just sort of went kaput. So, and, okay, this is a face card and this is a face card. So, 11th house is long-term plans and friends. Long-term plans. Okay, guess what? Okay. If y'all have had a long-term plans that seem to change and they change and they change and they change, well, here's the responsible party this month. He's the Page of Swords, and he's always a messenger. And we're going to find out what's going on. Oh, okay, what's going on? Oh, love. Now, this could be a man or a woman. In this case, it just happens to look like a woman, but doesn't have to be a woman. Then, look at this, kid. Long-term plans, and have somebody treat you like you're a goddess or a god, whichever one you want. If you've had a series of poor examples as mates or long-term partners, it might be over. It might be over. So that means that you can finally have somebody you can count on. Good for you. I think that's awesome. Because this other person who's pursuing you has got really good, well, communication capabilities, and he's in the market for somebody like you, or she's in the market for somebody like you. Take a pick. Okay, that should be 11. This should be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 12. Oh, and now, if we have just changed your long-term plans with this, here you are picking up the pieces. Here you are picking up the pieces. Another long-term plan that went kaput. Baby girl or baby boy, it just might be that at this stage of your life, your preferred partner traits, the traits you prefer in a partner, maybe this time are going to more exactly meet what you actually need. Because here's a guy, this person is picking up pieces after a battle. And so sometimes life does feel like a long-term battle. However, let us not underestimate the presence of a partner that can change everything. And I don't just mean with money. I mean with intellect, with kindness, with traits that you all never thought you needed. Oh, for goodness sake, I didn't even turn that on, did I? So keep looking. But if somebody is in pursuit of you, continue with them until they do something that you don't like. And if you're continuing with 2 or 3 of them, then just, we're dating, we're dating. So good. Now what I'm going to do with this one is, but it's going to be okay. So, but the actual situation of going from A, which means loss of income, to B, to C, to D, to a long-term partnership, is going to be a burden, because there's no way to tell if you're picking up the right messages unless the situation evolves and becomes peaceful and you can accommodate each other's preferences. Sometimes that's not easy to do. Now, sometimes in the beginning it is, but sometimes it isn't. So there's going to be a period of not unhappiness, but carrying a load you don't want to carry anymore because it's too darn heavy and you need some help. Maybe you just need somebody to like you. Maybe you just need somebody to love you. And maybe you need to find, that's who I think is around the corner, is somebody who wants you and is willing to accommodate. Because many times people do better together than they ever do apart. And there's no way we can tell who that person is unless we follow our feelings. And sometimes our feelings will fib to us. So you just have to find a compatible mate. Because compatibility is priceless. It is priceless. So, okay, well, I hope that was beneficial to all y'all Virgos out there. Because it's quite a dramatic, I guess we'll call it a transformation. Dramatic steps are going to be taken to help you, probably choose a mate in favor of somebody you never thought you'd ever like, for whatever reason. You know, he's just a new specimen. Oh, really? Oh. So play it slow, play it by ear. Don't put too much pressure on yourself or that other person, because it will just leave you feeling unfulfilled or disappointed, those kinds of things. All right, I hope that was helpful. Love y'all, mean it. Come back and see Twisted Granny next time. I'll try to be just as collected as I was this time. Okay? All right, good. Thanks for the laugh. I appreciate it. See you next time. Bye.